Boxing fans, hear this. So this is the schedule for the big blockbuster fights for this year. February 22nd, we start with the last crescendo card, Beterbiev Bivol with that amazing undercard, probably the best card in boxing history. Then we move over to Ben Eubank the last week of April, which I believe is April 26th, happening at either Wembley Stadium or Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with probably a great British packed undercard, which Eubank Ben will be a Ring Magazine event rather than a Riyadh season event. Then we move on to our next Ring Magazine show, not in the UK, in the USA this time, in the first week of May. I believe it's looking like it will be Canelo versus Crawford. It does look like it will be that as the next fight there. Obviously, it's not been announced yet, but kind of hinting that it looks like it will be Canelo versus Crawford for the first week of May in the United States of America. Then at the end of May, 5 versus 5, Golden Boy versus Matchroom, where I believe the likes of Jai Opataya and Zoda Ramirez, Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda, and so on and so forth will be fighting on that card. And in August, I believe this will probably be another 5 versus 5, whereas it will be Queensberry versus Matchroom this time. We know June of last year, Queensberry absolutely spanked Matchroom, so Eddie Hearn will most definitely be looking for revenge on that night. And then we go to October, the opening ceremony of Riyadh season, which I believe Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney will be headlining that night, which I believe will only be happening if they pass their scheduled fights, which will be on the first week of May card, I believe. And I'm hearing they got pretty tough fights, so they have to win those ones, and then they will be the main event for the opening ceremony of Riyadh season in October. And then we go to December, just a very big card. I'm not quite sure who will feature on it, but I believe it will be in Riyadh once again. I think it might be Inoue involved in that card. I know His Excellency has done a deal with Inoue that will bring him in end of this year, beginning of next year apparently. This December card, I believe it will probably happen in Riyadh once again. Like in the last years where we saw Usyk Fury 2, and the year before that where we had that massive card featuring Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. So this is a stacked year for boxing. Boxing fans, could this be the best year of boxing? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you follow for the most sharpest and up-to-date boxing news and content